Well, everybody wants to delve into this, and this is really very dangerous. So I'm going to talk in broad terms because I happen to know a great deal about this and the world does not need to know. I don't want to see Americans being sent in harm's way who are going to be exposed to dangerous enemy countermeasures. So let's keep this general. First of all, it's overwhelmingly and must be of necessity air and naval power. We are not going to commit ground forces to the invasion of Iran. It's just not going to happen. We don't have the ground forces to send. They're already overstretched. Most of them are in Europe. So that's not going to happen. Secondly, it's not so much what we will do. I think that's important because what we'll do is similar to what you've seen in the past. We'll fly intercontinental bombers into the area. We'll try to bomb with impunity. We'll try to hit targets on the ground that we think are not adequately protected. We will refuel and resupply and support the Israelis who try to do the same thing from the air. This is not going to be altogether different. What we don't know is where some of these attacks will come from. Is Azerbaijan still a usable platform? Or have the Russians made it clear to the Azeri Republic that this is unacceptable and they're not going to tolerate it? Where are the Russians now in all of this? What are they prepared to do? How many of them are already on the ground in Iran working on this integrated air defense systems? What about the rest of the region? Will the rest of the region sit idly by and let us violate their airspace as they have in the past? What happens in Egypt? The Egyptians are building up and the Egyptians could intervene militarily. Right now, the Israelis on the ground are probably weaker than they've been in a very long time. They've taken heavy casualties. The country is fatigued. Reservists are not showing up. There are a lot of things that could happen, and they could happen very suddenly. And, we don't have the luxury of doing anything we want. We are going to be limited in how we attack, from the directions we attack, how far we penetrate, and what we use. So I think President Trump would do us all a favor by talking a lot less about it. But, beyond that, I don't think we should say very much. Let's just assume it's all air and naval. And people like air and naval power in Washington, because they don't see it as putting much at risk. In other words, they think that they can continue to strike and bomb with impunity with no probability of high losses. I'm not sure that that's true, but we'll see, because no doubt that's what we're going to see again.